At Alroj camp, around 3,000 people are being held under the watch of Kurdish forces. Most are foreign women and children, believed to have ties to the Islamic State. These two French women have been detained here for 6 years.
It's just tarps, fabric. It's hard. We try not to tell ourselves we'll be out soon. We live day by day, and of course we hope to get out.
France is the Western country with the highest number of suspected jihadists detained in Syria. The last repatriation campaigns for French nationals date back to 2023. These two women refused to be repatriated at the time. Like all French adults here, they are under international arrest warrants.
France is blocking us. We ask about those who were repatriated. They're still in prison. And the children are still in foster families, so no.
Kurdish authorities have repeatedly urged foreign governments to repatriate these families. But in 6 years, fewer than 20% of the European nationals have been brought back to their home countries. This woman, too, is French. We've replaced her voice to protect her identity.
I wish we could move on. In any other country, you serve your sentence and go home. Not us. I haven't even been tried.
Their future has grown more uncertain since the fall of the Assad regime. Damascus is expected to take control of the camps, but no one knows what that will mean. Trials, expulsions, continued detention or release.
That's not going to change anything. Like, he's going to open the gates and let all the ISIS women out? No, that's completely unrealistic.
The stakes are even higher for young men. Their home countries are more reluctant to bring them back. Many were trained for combat by the Islamic State from an early age. Most languish away in prison. Others have been placed in so-called radicalization centers like this one.
Some cases are very difficult. It can take years to erase a memory or a scene from a child's mind. The rehabilitation we're doing is not a permanent solution. The only real solution is for each family to return to their country of origin.
They get a few hours of classes each day, but most of the time these young men are locked up. Among them are 4 French nationals, including this 23-year-old, taken to Syria by his mother when he was still a child.
I grew up abroad, far from home, without a father, family or friends. I've seen misery from all angles. I've cried so much in my life I have no tears left. I've thought more than once about saying goodbye to life.
My book and my pen are like a friend. I talk to them. What makes me angry is mostly my mother. If she hadn't brought me to Syria, I wouldn't be here. I'd still be in France, maybe finishing school. But now, no. Life here is like a photocopy. It's always the same. Nothing changes.
Subject to an international arrest warrant, he agreed to serve time if returned to France. But years later, there is no word on his repatriation request.
What's happening in France? What are they saying about us? I want to know, have they given up on me or not? I've been in prison for 7 years. I can't take it anymore.
His fate is being decided more than 4,000 kilometers away. In mid-March, the administrative court in Paris ruled that France's refusal to repatriate was unfair. The government now has 2 months to justify its decisions. For the family's lawyer, it's a chance to break the deadlock.
I'm filing more and more repatriation requests. Everyone who has signed a proxy to return, and all the children whose mothers want to come back. That's the real priority. And then we need to protect some children from their mothers, just as we do in France.
An option that was off limits under Kurdish control could now be possible, letting the Syrian government expel these French nationals. If Damascus takes over the camps, deals could then be struck with Paris. But first, Damascus and the Kurdish administration must agree on the future of the camps. They've given themselves 8 months to reach an agreement.
We can't send judges, serve international arrest warrants, or carry out expulsions, because this isn't a sovereign state. But if these women end up under HTS control, we have no idea what might happen.
At Al-Hol camp, more than 6,000 foreigners are detained in this area. They are considered among the most radical. Since the fall of the regime, Kurdish authorities have stepped up patrols. They fear the Islamic State could exploit the country's destabilization to stage attacks from outside the camp and from within.
There are some escape attempts every day. Our patrols came and saw this hole. Children come and cut the fence during the day, and at night they escape.
Just days ago, several teenagers managed to flee. Security services fear they could rejoin the ranks of the Islamic State.
Especially the foreigners. It's a ticking time bomb. When will it explode? We don't know.
With no immediate prospect of repatriating these families, he hopes Damascus will help share the load of the camp. With international aid dwindling and the humanitarian pressure mounting, fears of an uprising inside the camp are growing.